Hey there guys, Raxby here and welcome back to the Ajax Career Mode here on FIFA 16. Today we're going to start off with a match against Heerenveen at home. We are of course still in the transfer window. If you missed last episode, I definitely recommend checking it out because a very key player, or one of our starters at the very least, left the team. He got sold, so we might be bringing in a replacement for him this episode. We'll have to see what happens with that. We also finished most of our signings coming in. Of course, we have Leon Bailey now on our wings, and we also brought in Fosu-Mensah in midfield and Nathan Ake in our defense. So, other than maybe the replacement for the player that we sold last episode, I'll just give it away. It's Veldman. That's right. We sold him to Atletico Madrid for 20 million. Other than that, we might just be done with the business for this transfer window. But I think overall I have a pretty strong team though, and today we are going to be finishing off the transfer window. We have at least this match to play before deadline day still, so I figured I'd start off with it. And you can see him there, Davinson Sanchez, the Colombian that was brought in real life this season, is going to replace Veldman for this match, and I might just try and training him up a lot and having him as a starter instead and not really bothering bringing in a replacement. We'll have to see. I'm not 100% set on it yet. I'm just going to see what opportunities present themselves, and who knows. And because for some reason it never showed my lineup, this is the team I'm going with. Basically my first team, Davinson Sanchez comes in at center back where Veldman used to play. And on the bench, Viergever has replaced him. Alright, let's get into the match. Ghazi now feeds the ball through for Ziyech if he can get there. No, St. Just is there first, but Ziyech steals that off him. Let's lay this back for Traoré, who can't get to his shot, unfortunately. That was a good chance to get a first goal, but good block by the defense there. But we're immediately on the attack again now. Yunus easily past their other fullback. But again, he is also stopped by their center defenders. Their wingbacks seem weak, but their center defenders are doing the job so far. Now Ziyech feeds it through for Traoré. Traoré, he's past there. Now he has to shoot. Tough angle and too tough to score from. Kenny Tate in for Traoré. Gives it through for Bazour. Bazour out to Klaassen. Klaassen back inside. Yunus. Yes, it is in, and that is the 1-0 in this match by Amin Yunus. Good through ball here from Klaassen, who finds Yunus, who dribbles past a lot more players than he probably should be allowed to, and he places that in the bottom corner outside of the reach of Erwin Mulder. Traoré finds Yunus. Yunus is through now. Yunus for a second. No, he curves it wide. Good chance early on in the second half though. We are keeping our attacking spirit up, and that's good to see. Yunus now finds Klaassen. Klaassen gives that through for Yunus at the right time. Yunus is going to cross this across box, but Ghazi, what was that? What was that? He really should have taken a touch there and just smashed that into the net. Danger from Heerenveen now. With Larsson on the ball. Sanchez with him. He somehow gets the ball in, but the header goes just wide. El Ghazi now, as I have just made some changes, bringing on Sinkgraven as well as Bailey for Ziyech, who was getting a bit tired, as well as Yunus, who was also getting a bit tired. So not changes for players playing badly, just to rotate my team and keep them all fit for the season. Oh, good job by Klaassen to steal that ball. I'm just going to take a shot, and that still gives the keeper quite a bit of trouble. Okay, ball thrown in for Fosu-Mensah, who was just brought on as well. Fosu-Mensah finds Klaassen. I'm going to take another distance shot, and again giving the keeper quite a bit of trouble. Unfortunately, Ghazi just runs it over the line there. Now another attack from Heerenveen. They cross that across the box, but that is going wide. No. Larsson picks up. Ball comes in again. And that's the match. A 1-0 victory in the end. We played decently, I'd say. We created some chances. Not all the greatest chances in the world, but I think a 1-0 is a fair result here. they didn't really create much at all. So I'm satisfied with that. I'll take that. 3 points in the bag. Alright, doing a bit more training, and I kind of changed my drills up a bit. I'm still keeping Dolberg in training, but I'm also putting Sanchez and Bailey in. Sanchez, because if he is going to be my replacement, I want him to grow a lot. And Bailey, well, he is my new signing. I think he can grow a lot, and I might want to play him at right wing at the start instead of El Ghazi, because he hasn't really impressed me so far. And we now get an email. Nick Viergever wants to take over Veldman's position. I think if anyone is going to take it over, it is going to be Sanchez. But Veldman, that does mean that you are the first one to come onto the pitch if either Sanchez or Riedewald is out though. So he will see more playtime, but he's still not going to be a starter for me. Alright, and that makes it deadline day now. We have 10 hours left if we want to make any deals. But honestly, I think I just want to try and see how far I can get with this team. We do have a lot of money left. If I look here, we have like a transfer budget of 35 million as well as 73,000 left. So the money is there, but I think I might just wait until the winter to really purchase anyone. We brought in Ake, Fosu-Mensah, and Bailey, of course. We sold quite a few players, but I think I'm happy. So I'm going to just advance through deadline day, see if anything big happens, and if not, that's just going to be that. And there we go. Deadline day is over. 255 million euros was spent, but we didn't get any more offers in, so that's fine. I am happy with my squad as it is. And more importantly, we can start looking for some youth players because we have our first monthly scouting update. This one is from Belgium, so let's see if we have any good players in here. I am ideally looking for some players that are like 70 to 90 potential. You fall a little bit short, but we'll scout you a little bit longer. Same for this guy. Now this guy is 68 to 94. Still want to scout you a little bit longer. This guy 55 to 75, that's just not going to cut it for me. 48 to 66, definitely not going to cut it. 66 to 90 could be. We'll scout him longer. 58 to 80, not quite good enough. And 44 to 62 is not quite good enough. And yeah, these four guys, I want to scout them a bit longer to make sure that they are going to be at least 70 overall. But for now, you know, we'll scout them a little bit longer. Alright, we also have our scouting report from Denmark now. This guy's 64 to 88. We'll scout a bit longer. This guy up to 74, not going to be good enough. Up to 83, just not going to be good enough. Up to 79, not going to be good enough. Up to 88, we'll scout a bit longer. Up to 87, we'll scout a bit longer. Up to 72, not going to be good enough. No great players here in this Denmark for now, but we'll keep an eye on them. Alright, and now it's time for the next match of this episode. We are away to Vitesse. I'm going to play with the same first team as last time, except I'm going to let Bailey start over El Ghazi, because El Ghazi didn't impress. Bailey did some nice runs, so we'll give him a run out and see how we do. Let's get into it. Now Danger from Nakamba here crosses this in. Good chest control. I'm not even sure who that was. I was too busy playing to look at the name tag there, but we got through it. But now there's Danger again. Another good interception. And we're gonna finally clear this property here. Klasse to Ziyech. And this might actually be an opportunity to counter. Ziyech through for Bailey. Bailey, let's give this ball into the box for Traoré. No, it is blocked by the keeper. Good opportunity. Good cross in from Bailey. And apparently Harry Kane went to Manchester United for 63.5 million. That's a lot of money. Yunus now. Can we create anything here? I haven't really been able to create all that much here. Yunus, let's pass this back to Traoré. Traoré doesn't control it well, but gets a shot off. But another save by the Vitesse keeper. Bailey finds Yunus. Yunus in for Ziyech here. Ziyech turns his player. Gives that through for Dijks. Dijks in the box. Puts it wide. I know he's a left back, but come on, get that on target. That was an open chance. But it's still 0-0. Yunus now over to Klaassen. Klaassen finds Ziyech here on the edge of the box. Ziyech turns in and takes a shot. And it's the 1-0. Ziyech getting us the breakthrough in this match that I've been really struggling with. Vitesse have been keeping possession quite well. Haven't really given me any opportunities. And Well, Ziyech gets through here now and finishes that quite well, and we're 1-0 up now. As long as we can keep this up, I'll be happy. I just want the 3 points, and it doesn't have to be pretty. Does have a throw in here. This could mean danger. Ball comes in, but good clearance from Sanchez. Ziyech picks up here. Or no, that was Bailey, sorry. And good through ball from Traoré for Bailey. Bailey puts it in the net, and it's 2-0 now. What a nice counter. They had the offense, but Sanchez clears that header very well, and it finally reaches Traoré, who gives his great through ball. Bailey puts in a sprint and almost gets taken down in the box, but he curves that past the keeper, and we make it 2. And that's the match. A 2-0 victory, I think, again, well deserved. Vitesse gave me a lot of trouble in the first half, but in the second half I got through there a few times and created some chances and put them away. And yeah, we're playing well now, I'm happy with how my team is doing, and I'm actually putting away the chances that I create, which wasn't really the case yet in those first few episodes, so I can be satisfied with that. Another 3 points in the bag. Now, next up is our first match in the Europa League group. And you can see here in the bottom right, I did recreate the real-life Europa League group. So we are with Celta de Vigo from Spain, Standard League from Belgium, and Panathinaikos from Greece. And our first match will be against Standard. But I won't do that this episode. Instead, what I want to do is actually go over to the squad report. And we'll take a bit of a look at how players are looking at the start here. If anyone has grown yet, I don't really think so. Cole actually went up in his reactions a little bit. Tate already went up by 1. That's good to see. Sanchez already up by 1. Riedewald hasn't started growing, but not in his overall yet. Same with Dijks here. Bazoer went up by 1. Klaas has gone up a little bit here. Ziyech has gone up a little bit here. Elmar El Ghazi actually went up by 1. That's good to see. He hasn't really played well for me, but he is still improving. That's okay. Traoré has gone up by 1. Yunus has gone up by 1, which I'm happy with. I really want to use him a lot. Fosu-Mensah already up by 1. Bailey already up by 1, even though we just bought him, so that's good to see. Dolberg already up by 3. The season is still very young, but the training is working so far. Czerny up by 2. Also, the training is working there. Sinkgraaf up by 1. Ake up by 1. Viergever has been growing a little bit. Cachera has been growing a little bit. Onana has been growing a little bit. Van de Beek growing a little bit. Nuri also growing a little bit. And yeah, Westerman, of course, he is starting to go down as I expected. He is already 33 and he won't really play too much. And I think Lasshun also going down. Unfortunate. I wouldn't mind using him every now and then. And I think the rest are just all loaned out. And yeah, no real growth with any of them. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it and you want to see more, then consider subscribing to my channel down below. And while you are down there, maybe leave a thumbs up on this video. And I will see you all next time when we start off the Europa League group stages with a match against Standard Liège. See you guys then.